Alright guys, today we got to walk through the brand new Keystone Arcadia. By the end of this video, you're going to see what all the fuss is about. Don't go anywhere.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing? Oh Lord.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
To take a challenge or take our fifth wheels really to the next level. I think you guys heard word from Christy and our team, and that started with the foundation of this thing and the whole next generation chassis and so on. So, am I involved? Absolutely, but there's a team behind this, not just me.
The new chassis is extremely innovative.
It's been a year. Were you trying to? What problems were you trying to solve? I guess is the.
Yeah. Well, I think first of all, when you talk about the chassis, we were trying to really solve some problems, even for us in manufacturing. But then to take that a step further with customers and the ability for us to run all of our ductwork, our plumbing, all of our water lines that we talk about, electrical stuff through that frame.
Is it all ran through that crawl space area?
It sure is. Yeah. Okay. So we've created basically I call it a 3-inch crawl space in there with our hyperdeck flooring. That was also something that came out of Keystone's Innovation Lab. But for us to create that space, to heat it, to continue to provide tank heaters for that matter, everything is so clean, and that's the toughest part about not being able to show you.
Right.
But for ease of construction, and then also on the back end, ease of access.
Right, because the maintenance and trying to reach things under the is very difficult.
Is it still, what's on the very bottom is still like a chloroplast material?
Yes, that hasn't changed. Okay. The very bottom of this though has a little bit of a hole look.
Right, I read that on the information we were given early.
And I think the big advantage there, when you're taking something straight across like we do on Springdale and every other brand that we make, I don't think you can get that tautness quite like you can with just that little curve.
With the curve,
yeah. So it's just an easier install, quite frankly, selfishly on our part.
Well, no, I mean sometimes easier.
And then a little bit of a cool look.
Right.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Well, I certainly like the new aesthetics that that you've included, and especially this little bar that flips up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So and that was part of the stock process as well. As you come into the unit, we want you to feel very light, very airy. Historically, we've had fascias and stuff that's all trimmed out. This we wanted to just keep very, very simple and really give that farmhouse look, where Christy's standing with adding the white cabinetry as you come away from that hutch and into the kitchen.
Right.
And then as you walk into the kitchen, it's a true, everything's white with the butcher block accents. So
it does make it feel a lot more open.
Yes. I think most common, you've got guys that'll pull this whole thing out on a system. So this is a little bit different for us.
Yeah, see, I love
the
that.
ability to design and just have a nice flip up. You may take this out.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's storage.
It's a great utilization of space.
As you take a look at this Galley, it's on a flush floor slide system. So that's a little different, where there's not a big step up.
And so that's key. That's key.
Even as you glance down, I'm seeing 3, 4, 8. You've got 10 drawers just in that Galley slide, let alone the hidden storage.
Right.
So that's really coming into this. We wanted to jam pack it with storage. I didn't want you to see, or the customers to see, a lot of styles. As you look at our overheads, I would venture to say most commonly would be 4 doors across here, and then we'd have large styles. With the Arcadia, we wanted to eliminate that, and that's where the senior operations team and engineering and really taking our time and to provide a residential look. We've talked a lot about the automotive DNA on the outside. Wanted to bring residential in here.
Yeah, I think that's very, very forthcoming, especially because you've got everything so universal with your styles of your cabinetry, so it's more interactive, and you don't feel like things are so overdone.
Yes. Yeah.
So there's 2 floor plans, right?
We've actually we're going to end up with probably around 8 fifth wheels and then 4 travel trailers. So we've got
this
2 floor plans here at the show.
Right.
And then I have a travel trailer sitting offline waiting for our team to get in and take a peek.
Oh,
the travel trailer is this floor plan.
Yeah.
And it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And it's unbelievable because the height, the ceiling height in our slides in this trailer turned out amazing. And part of that is the new chassis. The hyperdeck flooring gives us an additional inch on the inside, and then we were able to jam that slide up pretty high.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing.
So that gives you it's pretty much the travel trailer is this floor plan.
That's correct.
From
and
end
then
to
as
end.
you head up to the
Well,
front,
then you get
that slide.
then you get the advantage of the increased ceiling height,
Yes.
all from end to end.
Absolutely.
So that's really nice.
And we're really big fans of the opposing slides.
Yes.
Well,
Because
makes
it makes it so much more roomier,
incredible.
huge.
It's incredible.
with also having a small footprint. So
That is nice.
I do like
that
that.
is a
So again,
that's
trying
a
to go
large
after a
cabinet.
residential look, you're not seeing
Yeah.
any cleats or screws,
No.
that type of thing. So really trying to take our time at making this
Very
look truly residential.
nice
Well,
hardware.
It's really great because the cabinets, you know,
Oh,
you don't
it's
have any
simple.
awkward little bumps inside of it, so that you can actually utilize your storage space a
That
lot
is-
better.
So this is a
I
butcher
like
block
that.
sink cover. We're going to implement that on all
I
our
love
Arcadias.
that. I
Oh, I
love
do
that.
And when
love
you
that.
pick this up, this isn't
It's solid, yeah.
stout.
It's substantial.
Honestly, we get this from a supplier that supplies a lot of our fancier wood trims and so on. So we've tested this, done some water testing and so on. But we're really excited. This decision was just made recently.
Oh yeah.
So
I
to
think-
complement
With-
that and on
I
all
really-
of our islands, we're gonna utilize this flip up there.
Yeah, that's what I was interested in seeing that. That was
So obviously this is very versatile. We can call it a workstation if you'd like. Take a couple chairs from the net,
Yeah.
turn it around. You've got your USBs, your electric.
that's absolutely
If you wanna have the
perfect.
kids,
That's great.
If they're on virtual school, or
Right.
maybe you are working virtually from home, and just want to provide that ability to be a part of this space.
That's great.
while doing
That's
the work.
great.
I love
that a lot.
that you have plugs and USBs in here, and they're multiple. So you have 4
Yes.
USBs that's just in the island alone. That is
Or,
incredible.
Yeah.
charging.
So you've got charging here and then charging on either side with a USB.
I don't think I've ever seen a.
And then you've got a nice little storage compartment down here for remotes, so on.
Right.
Cup holder, and then you've got massage, heat, and then recline.
The
So, yeah,
wire,
I
the
don't
wireless
think I've seen
charger.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
charger.
The ability for
new.
me to pop that in.
And just lay it in there and let it
Yeah.
charge. Yeah.
Right.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
No, that's new.
And I'm sure that's a fold
So
out.
this is the biggest trifold sofa that Lippert Components or their interior group makes. It's a 92-inch wide sofa.
Wow.
That trifold, when you pull it out, is a king trifold.
Really?
Wow.
Wow.
That's great.
Never
Yeah,
seen it.
initially we didn't have those little end tables, and we were trying to fill that entire space. And
Right.
we basically maxed Lippert's ability out to make it.
You're
so.
like,
I
just,
think-
hey, let's just cram a bed there.
That's
The whole
Even the
thing.
design
Very
of it,
smart.
It's not what I would
Well,
call fluffy and puffy.
I like
coming
it.
at you. It's
That's
just
the first when
sleek.
we got the pictures. I said, I really like that design. Or the shades.
Yep, the Roman shades are a part of our initial build. Again, wanted to give you a very residential look and feel. These do have a blackout factor on the
Okay,
back.
that's what I was gonna.
Are they
ask.
insulated? I mean, do they provide
sure they are.
insulation?
Probably be, to a degree, that'd be unfair for me to say in
Right,
a crazy way, but
right.
but it is. You've seen some of our blackout shades
Yes,
and some of
yeah.
our mid to high end lines.
That small window slides. Let's see the bottom windows and those big windows slide open.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's nice.
Your attention to detail is impeccable.
It
You know,
is.
you've got the chalkboard on the pantry door,
That's crazy.
which adds to the farmhouse feel. You also have the wine rack above the
Yeah.
microwave.
And then just to the right of the microwave is a pull-out spice rack.
Oh wow,
So
yeah, that's
that'll
great.
Pull out towards you. You could store some spices. Something a little bit different too. We're providing a nice solid countertop in there. Really trying to provide a appliance garage feel
Yeah.
to you.
Right, that would be a great
That's
place to
great.
to keep
That's-
your blender.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. Blender, your Keurig coffee machine.
And then you have the added counter space with the bar, which makes a great coffee station also.
Yes.
I do like
Storage under
the storage under the fridge there. Do those drawers pull out
They
under
do.
the fridge?
Yeah, absolutely.
Amazing.
So typically you're going to find one maybe that we don't implement those drawers in something
Yeah.
on a floor plan or in this
Right.
segment.
I mean,
But
that's-
we wanted to maximize that.
That's a big waste of space under there.
Gotcha.
These slides, are they cable slides? Are they
They're not cable slides.
rack and pinion slides? Are
Yeah.
they?
Rack and pin.
Oh, okay.
Yep, yep.
Very nice.
So, not cable slides, and again, as mentioned, on the Arcadia, using flush floor sliding,
Yeah.
even in the Galley, which is new
And
for us.
that's new. Ours, we have flush floor slides in our current unit, but not.
Not in the kitchen area. It has a lip.
I love that because ours has a 2-inch, a 2-inch lip or so
Which is
down there.
most common. Even in,
Right.
so I handle our Alpine
Yeah,
division as well, and
And
all my
that's a
Alpines
toe-
still have.
That is a
that.
toe breaker, man.
It is. And I love the chairs, the farmhouse
You
chairs,
like
and
the
they're
look?
I
We're
do.
getting some mixed reviews, to be honest with you.
And they seem sturdier than your average
Yeah,
RV furniture.
I would agree. So that prep will come from the factory as we begin that. We're looking at February 1 to begin that prep. At the same time, then, as a customer, you're going to have the opportunity to have a system that would include one lithium-ion battery,
Okay.
And then a couple of panels. And I'm just giving you kind of an overview. Of
Absolutely, yeah.
And then there'll be a more robust program where you could have the opportunity to have 2, and then 4 panels.
Oh, very
so a
nice.
little bit of an upgrade, so you can kind of make your journey.
So they're
through your
different
solar
different choices. You can somebody wants to come in and just go ahead and put 4 panels up there and knock it out, then they can do that.
Historically, we've not done any decorative wallboard, especially in a bathroom. There's times when we'll accent a wall here and there, but to have a true decorated wall, that was all a part of our interior design team coming together and just trying to give you, again, that residential look.
Absolutely.
Right. We had a lot of people ask if that was tile, but it's a printed wallboard.
Yeah.
So that's
But
very
it's good
nice.
that they're asking.
A
in
lot.
the
That's
sense
a
that
really-
it does give that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people do the upgrades of the adhesive tile because it's lightweight and very nice looking. But this is a great alternative.
This is
to
going to
that.
be So this will be it's going to be a very popular bathroom. Is the travel trailer bathroom exactly like this?
It's pretty close. It's not quite as big.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different configuration. As you come this way, we've got a wardrobe that kind of sinks into that bathroom
Okay.
from the bedroom side, which is pretty cool.
Wow, that is really, really nice. Oh, and
Oh,
this
wow,
is a
that's good.
California King.
And I love that you have the little city
Yeah,
or
the
the
little
little
sitting
seat.
This
So we
is
talked a
really-
little bit about the technology of our frame. As we head up here, using Lippert's Space Saver frame, they call it, allows us in the fifth wheel to basically have a flat deck up here.
Which that is great too. I mean, it
a
not only
walk-in, yeah.
not only increases
True
the
walk-in.
space
A
that
true
you have,
walk-in,
but
yes, where you can actually
Yeah.
walk in.
right.
Maybe not Thomas, but Melissa and I can. Actually,
Right, exactly. You can't walk into
I'm
the.
not even. There's
No, it's
there's
great.
no peaks in here, and even the height in here. So we changed the whole stance of this fifth wheel,
Right.
the front cap, and how.
And that's
that
big.
front
One
end.
of the bigger questions in the air conditioner. Was there a specific purpose for moving that? It looks like the front air conditioner's kind of slid forward a little bit.
There's nothing specific on
okay.
that from a construction standpoint. I just think it's a matter of where best fits within the wrap.
Perfect.
the wrap
Perfect.
and so on.
Right.
So within that walk-in, something cool just off to the right, we do have washer dryer prep, which is not
Real good.
something we may typically do all the time in each floor plan, but with Arcadia, we did want to provide that and the ability to have that stackable, and then a chest of drawers off to your left
I was just seeing that. That's
for some additional storage.
the hanging space. I mean, that's just something you don't see at all.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's 32 inches, I want
That's
to say.
great. That's great.
Yeah, and we're actually taking the cap out, which will be just something we're doing in the process.
Well, and
we
this
run even a little bit more just to bring that front end out.
this type of space and the closet. This is you're really kind of getting into like a class A space feel as far as having that walk in and the actual.
Well, Thomas, even the
Well,
ceiling height
right.
is not common in a mid-profile fifth wheel.
No,
I was just noticing that Thomas has a good 6
I
inches
usually
above
can't.
his head.
I'm usually in a
Yes.
fifth wheel
Yeah.
when we get to the top deck. I'm
Certainly, the
Already
last couple of
scratching.
days, Jeff Reynolds, which you've seen
Yes.
him on camera, he's a little bit over 6 foot and just no issue in here.
Right.
You walk into some of your more common.
yes,
So
absolutely
that's all a part of that whole cap and
beautiful.
design and so on.
It's very
Something
well thought
very
out.
unique with the Arcadia, and we're going to section this into. So what you're in is a 3/4 ton, or we're going to label it that. The 3/4 ton series, we're going to have an additional fresh water tank, of which there's one in here.
Okay.
So we really want to provide convenience in case you can't get to a campground. You're going to have 100 gallons of fresh water in your Arcadia 3/4 tons.
Which is very
Yes.
important.
And that rides under in the bed base.
That's under the bed base. This bed base is actually fixed.
Is there storage under them?
There is, but there's two humongous
Oh, I love
drawers.
the drawers are great because I have a problem lifting the bed, and once you get the bed lifted, you're trying
It's a pain in
to
the
trying to
butt, just
maneuver.
like Thomas and I are
So
doing
we
now. Yeah.
we installed hydraulic jacks under our bed
Okay.
because we have a king size
so she
residential
can lift the
mattress.
bed up.
You bet.
Right.
This
yeah.
is great. I love that.
And as
And then there's storage underneath here. So you've got
Oh.
the bench, and then a nice little.
This is
Very
really
nice.
This is
storage
really
blanket,
nice.
what have
very
you.
nice.
The storage is
This is a very
extremely well
thought out.
out.
And I love the
you, guys.
barn doors that are on
that's
here.
just a nice
And
look.
you know, it's nice not having a full mirror on the wall also, because I know that it does increase the feel of the size of the room, but you know, we don't always look our best.
No,
and, you know.
especially in this area, right?
Right.
Right.
When
Right.
you come out of here, maybe. After
Right,
that.
yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. But you know, I mean, it's just, again, it makes you feel more at home and less hotelish or you
So
know.
what's the weight on this?
So this one is around 10.8. And then the Arcadia that's just in front of this is about 8,500 pounds.
I'm going to be recording voiceover audio due to some noise pollution. You see they call this an automotive touches, an automotive style on this pass-through storage with kind of a textured floor and felt lining all the other surfaces, as well as tie downs that are built into the floor. So that's a pretty unique feature that you'll find on this fifth wheel. He's showing right now that in the production units that there's going to be a beverage cooler / chiller drawer right there where you'll have that rail accessible through that pass-through storage for some drinks. So that was pretty good idea, I thought. Got your propane tank there, and moving around to the front is where you're going to have your batteries, all the solar connections, and as well the generator prep if you so order it with that. As we move around to the other side, you're going to see the effect of having the bed base fixed to the floor and the mattress in a slide, and the effect of that is going to be the slide is tall enough to walk through or walk under. I'm 6'2" and can walk without bending over underneath the slide. So, moving on over, they have all the convenience, the wet bay. Basically, all your connections are going to be in there. Everything is in there. It's all neatly arranged. Keeps everything in a insulated, closed compartment. So it was very nice, neat, and clean. Moving on down the side, 12-gallon rapid recovery water heater, as well as the back of the furnace. Down the side walls, all the slide walls are laminated slide walls, so no flexing or anything like that. Another area of storage in the back. And down here, right now, you're going to see a MoRide suspension, but that's going to be upgraded to or changed to the Kurt system. These are premium top tier wheels that they're putting on there. Right now, these are G-rated tires, but he said that it will be coming with F-rated tires when it ships from the factory. Move around the back. You're going to find it's prepped for, of course, the Furion backup camera with the blinker cameras on the right and left side up front, as well as all LED lights here in the back, LED technology. We could not have had a better experience, and would like to thank Keystone for the opportunity to come out and be one of the first to walk through this beautiful Arcadia. Alright, so to sum up, they've currently got 2 floor plans available. They're going to start shipping the 1st of February. The travel trailer is waiting in the wings. It's going to be coming out very soon with several more models to follow. This is a multi-season camper, so you don't have to worry about that. Construction and detail in these, I promise you, is top-notch. Everything looked great. Any further questions, you'll find that on the Keystone Arcadia website. Alright, so I can say that the show prices here, the smaller model is $39,900 and the larger is $47,900. So the price range is looking pretty good. Well, we hope you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the walkthrough of the Arcadia. Super excited about being here at the show. Make sure you like this video, hit a thumbs up, and subscribe because we got a lot more videos coming out on a lot more cool things here at the show. So until then, we'll see you next time. Love each other, take care of each other, make every moment count. See you next time.